pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 54 Insights. Review of Lessons 16 through 20. A central idea in this review to me is the power of thought. All thoughts have effects, and the entire world I see is the effect of my thoughts. Life is thought. It's also worth noting that there are two levels of thought. One is nothing, and the other is everything. Thoughts of separation cannot be real and thus are nothing. But thoughts of separation can be shared, and although they share nothing, the effect is to make the entire world we think we see. But for these thoughts of separation to manifest, this lesson is saying thoughts of separation must be shared. Even the mad idea of separation had to be shared before it could form the basis of the world I see. Yet that sharing was a sharing of nothing. This world is certainly a grand demonstration that there is no such thing as idle thoughts. Although thoughts of separation seem to have manifested an incredibly complex world, it is really nothing. This seems hard to believe only because we believe our identity is defined by this world. This is the result of trying to create ourselves. Gratefully, this world of fear, pain, and suffering is not real, even though we experience it as it is. The real thoughts that we share with God, the thoughts of love's extension, can be exchanged for this world of separation simply by choosing to recognize our true identity, our identity as love. This is what I want to teach today in my thoughts and in my doing. I ask the Holy Spirit's help to guide my vision to see love in all things and to offer only love, no matter what the appearance may be in form. This lesson tells me that as I do this, all minds are taught the lesson of love, including my own. Today, I move closer to recognizing that my mind is part of God's, along with everyone, and we are very holy, for we are one in God. Let me carry this message in my heart today. What stands out to me as I read this lesson review is as I let my errors and thinking be corrected. Because life is thought and all thoughts have effects, the most important thing I can do is pay attention to my thoughts. What am I making real? What am I extending to others? My thoughts create the world I experience. If I am not in peace, it is because of my thoughts. My one responsibility as I live this so-called life is to pay attention to my thoughts and let all my errors and thinking be corrected. Because minds are joined, as I let my thoughts be corrected, I am doing this for the sonship. All power lies in thought. In reality, I have no other goal than to let my mind be corrected. All other goals are meaningless. The power of God is in my mind. As I let myself accept it, I see that there are no problems that cannot be remedied by a change of mind or a change in thinking. The false ideas of separation do not belong in my mind, and I do not need to hold on to them. They only bring images of constant change, the need to defend and lack of love. I practice paying attention to the power of my thoughts. Today, I practice letting all my errors in thinking be healed. Today, I decide to accept the love that I am and reflect the love that I am. As I let my mind be healed, because there are no private thoughts, I affect every mind. I am so grateful for all the help I have in letting my mind be healed today. One thing that stands out for me is the line in Review Lesson 16 that says, "As I let my errors be corrected." If I let my ego have its way, it starts trying to do the corrections. Then I find myself bogged down in confusion and a sense of futility. So I quit trying. And I guess this is the ego's goal all along. Another line that caught my attention this morning was in Review Lesson 20. I would look upon the witnesses that show me the thinking of the world has been changed. Even my ego cannot pretend that I haven't changed a lot since I started doing the course. But it can avoid looking at those happy changes by concentrating on the stuff I haven't given up yet. When that happens, I become depressed, frightened, and often guilty. I appreciate the reminder that there is much for me to rejoice in, and I am free to look at that if I choose. pathwaysoflight.org